The regular season is in the books and we're back with 2 massive games, including a cup final. What could go wrong? It's a journeyman. Welcome in. We have been in great form and we have still not lost in the league. However, it's getting a bit tight at the top and we play the New Saints in a cup final, and that's next. From last time, we drew 2-2 with Bala. We then put that disappointment behind us. We won the Welsh League Cup quarter final over Cardiff Met Uni. Quite a back and forth game. We won 3-2. Then picked up a 0-0 draw against Caernarfon. Very disappointing for ourselves. We then blew the New Saints out of the water, and I mean we battered them 4-1. Hopefully, that is the kind of performance we can replicate today, because there is silverware on the line. Our first chance, or maybe not, our second chance at silverware in the save. This time, I need the team to deliver. We followed that big win up with another disappointing draw, 2-2 against Haverfordwest. Ammanford we beat 1-0. Aberystwyth we beat 2-1. Cardiff Met Uni 2-0. Llandudno 3-0. Flint Town 3-0. Aberystwyth a 1-1 draw. Conus Key, who were flying high at the time, we beat 2-0. We followed that up with a Welsh League Cup semi-final 4-1 victory over Pontypridd. Then a disappointing 0-0 draw against Caernarfon, and the issue with that is they are also on our heels. Such a great run, not losing games, you'd be thinking, well, you must be miles in front. Not quite. Okay, Caernarfon aren't really on our heels, but we're far ahead of them, but the New Saints are breathing down our necks. We're top of the table, 54 points, 0 losses, 6 draws. The New Saints, 17 wins, only 2 draws, but 3 losses. And that means they're right behind us. Our goal difference is exactly the same at this stage of the season. We have a point advantage right now, but we have to play Caernarfon again. We just drew with them. That is a tough game. But right now, we got to focus on this final. The Nathaniel MG Cup between the New Saints and Newtown. Basically, we have been in this final once before in our history, and I believe we lost it. They've won this competition 10 times. They say we're the underdogs is putting it lightly. But I don't care about the history. I care about the team where we put out and hopefully bring home some silverware. We're going to go balanced in this game. That's the only slight change we're going to make because we got to feel it out. They're expected to beat us, but we battered them 4-1. I kind of feel like we can play our best football against them, but we have to be cautious. The lineup doesn't really change from last time. Luke Campbell in goal, Webster left wing back, Harry Lennon, Dan Quick and Jay Folston as our centre backs. Daniel Dodds is the right full back, Pierre and Malone in central midfield, Cranston as our winger support, Figueroa on the right hand side, Josh Essen up top. We have been getting Kean Pritchard a lot more games recently, playing him on the left and the right. He scored 14 goals. He's our second most prolific player. But we're going with Cranston at least to begin with. Basically, same tactic we've been playing all season. Dropping it a balance. Just I feel like we've got to not go 2 guns a-blaze in this. But it's a cup final. Like I feel like we're probably going to move into positive at some point. I've literally just turned on the game, ready to record this. And I've got to say I'm a bit nervous. I want to win this silverware. We had a team meeting beforehand and told them, we don't often make finals, make the most of it. The team reacted well. I gotta hope that we show up here. Like I said, when we blew them out of the water in the league was really satisfying. We take control of the ball early on, which is kind of what we expect, but looks like the New Saints have a corner here. Headed away. Baker, loads of space. Someone's got to close him down. Ash Baker, 3rd goal of the season and 8 minutes in, and we go 1-0 down, and that is not exactly what I wanted to see. Why does he get so much space here? We head it away, and it's Cranston, the winger, just leaves him, and the centre backs, full backs, whatever. Nobody moves. A constant problem I'm having across every team I play as. When it comes to being positionally aware, especially in your own box, there's nothing there. Folston shaves the post there with a free kick. We're going to have to go positive. Folston again, going to whip this one in. Headed away, Cranston. Keep that one in. Pull it back. Folston. Can he get in the ball in the box? Flicked on Figueroa. It's a very good finish. Is that onside? Of course it is. Figueroa levels. A nice flick on from Josh Essen. We weren't behind for too long. 12 minutes, so I think that's okay. We've answered back. Don't know if it takes a nick. It's great work by Josh Essen. They leave Figueroa alone in the box, and you can't do that. He's got a decent amount of goals given his, quite frankly, poor finishing. Ooh, I think number 5 does play him onside, but it's very tight. No complaints about the ref from me so far. We're getting encouraged just before half time. Oh, and a free kick right before the half. Aries lines this one up. Hits the wall. Flicked in. Surely. I was looking for a flag there. He was in acres of space. After the ball ricocheted off the wall, they passed it straight to him and he was somehow onside. Oh, I've just clocked it. My ex-Chippenham goalkeeper, Louis Molden, is playing in this game. Was he playing during the 4-1? I'm not even sure. I will check after this, no matter the result. It is Folston with a free kick. Surely not. Oh, he's got it, done it! Massive goal. Jay Folston rattles one past the keeper. Very exciting. A fantastic finish. We take the lead. This is what cup finals are about. Hopefully the cup final is about 3 goals and that's it. Oh, a highlight from kick-off. Oh, no. Doesn't even give you time to even think about adjusting, does it? Malone. Pierre. Keep the ball moving. Essen flicks that. They've knocked that one forward. Good header. Pierre. Out wide Webster. This is an interesting highlight. Still going. Cranston. Back to Webster. Play it forward now. Pierre runs onto it. You got Josh Essen in the box. Back Cranston. Whips it in. Josh Essen hits the bar and they get it clear. It's still not out of play though. Oh, I'm glad the highlight ends there. Nice to give them a scare. Just didn't need them to fire back up the field. Quite frankly, I think Cranston's playing well. I'm thinking about Pritchard. Oh, they've shaved the top of the net. Dodge is not having a great game. I genuinely don't know if I want to make any substitutions right now. Dodge into Figueroa. Malone. Folston having a good game. Put someone over the top. Josh Essen's in. It's a great finish. We're 3-1 up. Oh my god. Jay Folston has taken this game by the scruff of the neck. I love it when a player that you wouldn't typically classify as your guy who's just going to like take over a game just does it. Centre back. Grabs a goal from a free kick. He now has a beautiful assist. We are 3-1 up. I take off Dodds. I'm taking Dodds off for Jake Walker. I don't know. I'm nervous. Dan Quick pops it forward. Josh Essen knocks it down. Malone wins it again. Ball over the top. Josh Essen. Is that going to count? Oh my god, he's got his hat trick. I was hanging on. I was waiting for the flag there. We've gone 4-1 up against them. Very simple. Ball over the top. Josh Essen, a great finish. His 32nd goal of the season. I did say he'd get more than 13 under me. I'm pretty sure I made that promise. I'm going to take him off. We're going to take Josh Essen off just because he's kind of done the job. And we have a big game after as well. So I'm going to put Figueroa up top. Kean Pritchard moves out to the right wing. And if I had a left back, I'd bring on a left back probably. But I don't, so I shan't. I might take Dan Quick off for Ash Kigbu. Risky, but we have a free goal cushion here. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I don't mind that miss. Oh boy, that was horrible. 15 minutes to go. We're going to lower that tempo just a little bit. I'm not going to waste time yet. Ball over top, Figueroa. Oh, he flicks it on. If he only just managed to burst past and maybe the defender wouldn't have made the header. They knock it long. Good header by Lennon. I mean, Lennon, as much as his ratings and stuff haven't been fantastic this season, I think he's been pretty good. Oh, they've gone and lifted it over our keeper. Candy with a sweet touch over the keeper there. Oh, no. Here's me. I'm never going to talk nice about a centre back again. It's not even Harry Lennon's fault. He's over here. But a pretty nice finish from them. Final minutes. We just need to hold on here. Don't have to do anything fancy. We've gone and lumped it forward for some reason. Down to Malone. Malone whips out wide for Cranston. He hits it in. Keeper easily comes for that. Malden. Safe hands. Launches that one forward. Oh, he's got the better of our fullback, but he's not beating Folston. Not today. Folston puts it forward. Blake with a bit of a heavy touch. Just need to see this one out, boys. Launched forward. Figueroa doesn't manage to get ahead on it. Blake now. We're down the side. Just get a foot in. Anybody stop this. Right, back to the keeper. Campbell. No mistakes. That's a mistake. We've given the ball straight back to them. They're in. Oh my god. This is horrible. 4 free. Minutes remaining on the clock. Just get us out of this game. Just shut this one down. I'd blow the whistle now, ref. We have our first piece of silverware. And it was way more stressful than it should have been. 4-1 up and we get over the line 4-3. I put down the fact that I decided to start resting players. But we did what we needed to do. We got the win. We got the cup. Mono boys. Pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with the performance overall. You know, I'd have preferred to win it 1-0. But 4-3 is not bad. It says Welsh League Cup. Is this the League Cup? So if this is the League Cup, is the other one the Welsh Cup? What is the more important one? I think the other one must be more important, right? We're still in the running for that too, by the way. Congratulations, boys. Ugh. Happy to be able to take Josh Essen off after a great performance. Did he only get 2? I thought he had the hat-trick. I think he only got 2. Oh no. I thought he had the hat-trick. He only got 2 goals. Oh, I should have left him on. We get 10.8k. That's not bad. Nathaniel MG Cup final. We win the Welsh League Cup. I think that's our first ever win. It certainly is. They were runners-up once before. It was only the second ever final. Happy to win it. Fin praised by the Newtown supporters. Newtown board happy with Welsh League Cup win. Scrape win. We did scrape the win, but we absolutely we got out in front. We kind of took our foot off the gas. Pay out 6.25k in bonus. That's basically all the money we got for winning the final. Not all of it, but the majority of it. Top goal scorer was Josh Essen. Top assist was Cranston. So great performances by the boys. Now we actually have 2 weeks until our next game, so I'll hurry that along. But I must say, you know, first bit of silverware of the series. Nice. It's good to beat like a rival, like the big team in Wales, the team that often it's like hard to overthrow them. We've done it in our first season. Lovely. This is its new average rating record. No surprise. If you're going to score 6 goals in a competition that doesn't have that many rounds, you expect that. Nice all the same. Unfortunately, after the most recent results, the New Saints do take the top spot and puts a bit of pressure on us going into this game against third place Caernarfon. Now, the thing is, they've got no chance of winning this. I mean, the league. They've got no chance of winning the league, but they would absolutely love to rain on our parade. You just know it. They should want us to win more than the New Saints, but I guarantee we're not going to get an easy game here. The New Saints game looms on the horizon, but we just focus on this game, one game at a time till the end of the season. That's kind of how we're going to approach this, I think. Given how much better we played, playing positive against the New Saints here, I'm not going to go into this game anything other than positive. I want to try and take the game to them, even though we're away from home. I think that gives us our best chance of winning this. We go in this game, unchanged lineup when you're winning, and even though it was the final and we only won 4-3, we were 4-1 up over arguably the biggest team in Wales, so we send the same team in and we're looking for the same result. Maybe by a bit of a more comfortable score would be nice. We could have actually been away with this league, but the New Saints, they just don't draw games. You know, our dropped points from draws has been made up by the fact they just don't draw. If they've lost games, but they've won a heck of a lot of games as well. They've actually won 2 more games than us at this stage of the season. But we play this game now, our game in hand. Oof, they send an early warning shot over the bar. Wow, they've had 7 shots, 1 on target already. Maybe being positive is too risky. Oh, it's a mistake. Charles driving forward. Arms it into our player. Campbell clutches that out of the sky. Whew, kind of nerve-wracking. We're going to encourage the team. Tibbetts now looks to launch this one out. They've won that header, and quite frankly, they won it too easily for my liking. Quick with the header. Pierre, Malone, Figueroa plays it through. Oh, it's cut out beautifully by the defender. Figueroa with the right idea tries to play it through for Essen. We've seen it work time and time again this season. Figueroa now picks up the ball, finds Pierre. A little burst of speed, pulls it back to Webster. I'm actually really nervous now. Cranston, driving in space, puts out to Dodds. Dodds forward for Figueroa. Where's Essen? Figueroa. Pierre. Oh, it's hit the post. Essen, I guess he's offside. He's not offside? Does that count? Figueroa drives forward. He pulls it back to the edge of the area. Oh, he's played on by Wells. Josh Wells. People who follow me on Twitch might remember him from our Land of Giants save. Oh my god. I almost signed Josh Wells. He's just given us a massive goal. He's sitting so deep there. Pleased with the number of shots taken. I mean, do we stay positive? Do we go balanced? I feel like we go balanced just simply because they've had a lot of shots. Oh, I thought the defender was going to leave that. Cranston almost gets on the end of it. Why? Is it just me, or is this really being played at a very high pace? Essen, oh, drags it wide. This feels really high. Oh, it is too high. Whoops. When did that happen? Did we play the last game at that pace? Oh my god. Alston now. Swings this one in. Headed away. Falls to Essen. 1 touch, 2 touch. He's going to have to shoot. Oh, for a sea of people. And Wells actually gets a foot on it. And it knocks it up into the goalkeeper's hands. Tibbetts, thankfully for him, he claims it. I'm going to take Cranston off. I'm going to throw on Pritchard on the left. He's going to play as an inside forward there. So we're now playing with 2 inside forwards and Josh Essen as the poacher in the middle. So it's effectively a front 3, all trying to get goals. Odds now. Just keep the ball moving. Simple passes. We've launched it forward. I don't know what Folston's thinking there. I mean, he had a brilliant assist in the last game. He was maybe thinking more of the same. They flick it over the top. Ashworth now. Oh, he's gone and equalised, and that's not good enough for us. It's genuinely not good enough for us now. Oh, it's painful. It's the flick on, and Ashworth just drives forward. Nobody gets across to make a challenge. Keeper tries to limit the angle, but he's basically got the whole goal to aim at there. Straight up the middle. And even though we've been peppering their goal this game, time is winding down. Come on, Pierre. We've got to move it out wide. We've got to create something. Tries to put it forward. Josh Essen running in behind. Straight at the keeper, Tibbetts. And again, it's off the post. Oh, Josh Essen. Do we have another chance in this? Over the top. Come on, Josh. Put your head in there. Oh, no. This is actually terrible. We have to get a result against the New Saints. We are knocked off the top of the table, having not lost a game. I'm saying I'm embarrassed. I'm furious. This is a real upside downside episode. We have been knocked off the top of the league for the first time. First time since like our 4th game of the season or something like that. Oh my god. I don't like it. Transfer window just passed. We didn't sign any players. Didn't think we needed to. Had a look for some centre backs, but it was more for depth than anything. But I don't think our defence let us down there. I think we just didn't take our chances. Didn't kill that game. It's actually quite brutal. So there's actually, because after this split, you play each other twice. We play the New Saints twice in this run. I think what I'll do is I will return for the second New Saints game rather than this first one. Unless we have like the final before then, we'll return for this New Saints game, the one at home. So, God, we've got to make sure we don't lose the one away. And we're going to have to get our form back in line. We need this kind of run, not this kind of run. Because the New Saints ain't going to slip up by much. If you're enjoying the series, do make sure you're subscribed. Hit that like button. And tell me what you think. Predictions. Are we going to make the Welsh Cup final? Do we have it in us to win the league this year? Or are we going to fall just short? I kind of thought Caernarfon were out of it because there's 16 points off the top. But there's enough games that they can make that up, believe it or not. I just don't see us and the New Saints losing that many games. I didn't see us drawing that game, so very disappointed into it. But first bit silverware in the bag, can't really complain. We'll see if I'm still complaining next time. Ciao for now. I've been Hunkleberry Finn. I just want to win the league.